I am gender fluid, non-binary. I'm in that world, and I am pan or omnisexual, which means I feel like everyone, and I love everyone. I am everyone, and I love everyone, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
I am all, and I love all, and that's the way it goes, because that's who I am. And bats and bears and bats and bears and bats and bears and bats and bears. I'm that she's bears. I'm that chick Grace. She's barely paying attention.
Okay, so we're still working on with our Pride episode.
Yes.
Therefore, I guess you as a gender fluid person and as someone who is queer, what would you say your like coming out story is? Are you out? How do you come out? Like, let's hear your side. Because I know, like, me as
gay story.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, because like me as Bears, I was there, so like I was there, like I know, but
you were there for all
kind
of
episodes. It needs to be discussed.
I mean, when I met you, I knew I was gay because I was hitting on you.
Yeah, and we knew I was barely paying attention because I didn't really know.
Didn't pick up on it.
I was just like, we're friends.
But that's fine, and we were friends, and we are friends, and that's great. And you know,
there was a time where once, like, for mine coming out and everything, like me, like we kissed, we attempted it. We're like, okay, we could take this in that sexual way, and
it
we're
just
like,
didn't. It just didn't happen that way for us.
Yeah.
So when I was 5 or 6, I was I remember I was in kindergarten. I remember being in class and like the boys being on like one side of the classroom and the girls being on the other side of the classroom, and me not that I didn't know where to go, because like obviously I was going to go with the girls, but it didn't entirely feel right, and I never knew why. I couldn't figure out why.
Like at that time in kindergarten, when you're not feeling comfortable yet, like you're like, I don't know why I don't feel comfortable, but you're feeling uncomfortable. How did you look? Like,
I dressed like a boy.
Okay.
I got called sir and was told, "Oh, you're such a nice little gentleman," all when I was growing up, because I had a bow tie and I parted it in the middle. And I'm fucking adorable. And I was also very courteous, so I liked to hold doors for people. And that probably didn't help.
And you did not grow up with a father figure?
I did not grow up with a father figure. My father passed when I was very, very young. And
you think that has anything to do with it?
Probably has a lot to do with it. Ooh, that's looking fierce.
Or maybe that's like why it took you a while to kind of understand that it was a gendered identity, not just a personality thing.
Well, when I was 9, I had my first crush, and I didn't understand what that meant at the time. What I felt was this girl, Molly, in my class really likes frogs, and I want to get her a frog necklace and a frog ring and frog earrings, and I want to do whatever it takes to make her smile, to make her happy. I want to give her things.
You were this is wanting to court her without knowing what the hell courting even meant, but like,
yeah, I wanted to give her things. I wanted to make sure she was happy. I wanted,
More
you know,
than like you want to like make your best friend happy kind of thing. Like,
yeah, it wasn't, it was definitely not like, oh, this is my best friend kind of thing. It was definitely more of a,
courting.
I don't know why I want to do these things for you.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know why I feel like I need to go out of my way and do things to make you happy, but I want so much to give you everything and have you smile and like me more, obviously, because selfish little children. But yeah, I wanted her to like me more. I wanted her to be my friend. Like I wanted all of that. And that was when I was 9. And I was 11 when I had my first girlfriend. And when I say I had my first girlfriend, I mean, we kissed. We didn't just hold hands, we kissed. We were close, we cuddled, we held hands, we were emotionally bound,
Okay.
if you will. And it was intense for, being 9 or 10, but we cared for each other. We kissed, we held hands, we did everything boyfriend and girlfriend did, but we did it together.
Wait, what grade
Because
is age 11?
11 is late 5th, early 6th.
Okay. Just trying to like gauge where I was like, okay, who was I at 11? What was happening? Okay.
Yeah. So this was that was Claire, and that was a couple of years, 2 years before, or a year and a half before you came.
Oh, that was Claire. I don't think
Yeah.
I ever realized that you guys were.
We weren't when you were around. Like
Oh,
we
okay.
were. It was before that.
But she always called me Chlorine and like giggled and like that was
Yeah,
funny.
and I
And,
hated that. I was like,
yeah.
don't call her that.
But
She's not
she
mean
might
to
have been
you.
like a little bit jealous, but didn't really know
Yeah.
why, kind of thing. Like knowing that like that's who she was to you and who you were to her, kind of thing. I can see why she might be a little bit more mean toward me.
Okay. I guess that does make sense. And so anyway,
More than you
then
did growing up.
then I kind of just went through middle school, middle school, kind of not really having a crush on anyone, not really being interested in anyone, not really looking for. I mean, I was always kind of looking, but it's, if you're not out and proud, how on earth are you ever going to find a mate? You know?
Yeah.
Like, and also, I mean, I knew pretty fucking young. I don't know if there were any other girls in the school who knew as young as I did. I mean, maybe, but like, they weren't my friends.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were friends because nobody else wanted to be our friends. So
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess it worked.
So the story of how bats and bears became friends was which is ironic because
I mean,
mom of bats, that seems like a wrong word. Just Bat's mom.
Yeah,
At
Bat's
that
mom.
time and all through high school and basically all through high school and stuff was in denial of bats.
Well, so when I was 16 years old, I told my mom, hey, I have a girlfriend coming over. I am going to introduce her to you, and I don't want to catch you off guard. I want to give you a little warning that my girlfriend's coming over.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that, you treat a girl who comes into our house the same way you treat a guy.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what I
not
wanted to
just a
make sure.
friend.
Not just a friend. This is my girlfriend. And I don't want you to be, weird. I'm letting you know that I have a fucking girlfriend. Well, my mom, that's mom, did not care for that. And she got quite upset and declared to the world that I did not know what love was. I did not know how I felt. And I can't identify as a bisexual because I don't know who I am sexually.
Did you say that you're bisexual or that you're a lesbian?
He said, I think I'm bisexual. I don't know. I don't know if if I like boys or girls. I think
Have
I'm
you ever
bisexual.
brought a guy over before?
I'd had boys, yeah.
Okay.
But I forgot to do my brows. She decided that that was unacceptable
Yeah, she said you don't
and
know
got
what love
real
is.
mad.
It's just a phase.
It's just a phase. You don't know what love is. You don't know how you feel. You don't know what you want. You're not old enough, blah, blah, blah. And she actually asked, why do you need to label yourself? And I was like, honestly, at the time, I didn't know. I was just like, I need to identify myself,
Yeah.
And now I realize that not only was it I needed to identify myself, it was also that if I didn't say that I was bisexual, how on earth was I ever going to find a girlfriend?
Yeah. Makes
You
sense, yeah.
find the gay people because either they're in rainbows at Pride or they say so,
Yeah, but like still about seventh grade and everything, I was still loving rainbows and everything, but like it was more like the whole late 80s, early 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That was like the whole Lisa Frank thing.
right? Yeah. So at that point it's kind of hard to tell. And I was just colors. Like
But okay, so my mom got real mad.
Yeah.
And we're gonna end this glorious story with me being 18 years old and my mom asking me to check my email.
I love this part.
I go, okay, I'll go check my email. So I go and I check my email, and there's a 2-page letter from my mom in my email that she also sent to my grandparents and my aunts and my uncle. So my mom sent it to me, my sister, and sent it to her sister, her brother, and her parents. And it said, okay, so my mom found a woman and love, and I am really happy for her.
Yeah, like they're really good together. Like you if you met them just by themselves or like to get together by themselves, like as a couple, you'd be like, oh, okay, totally.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
But as your daughter and me, the bonus daughter and everything, knowing how when you kind of came out to her went.
Yeah, so
At that time, both of us were like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I got the email, and this part can go in. And my mom asked me what I thought. And I said, I want to tell you that you don't know how you feel. You don't know what love is. This is just a phase. You'll get over it. You don't know what you want. And then I looked at her and I said, but I know how much that hurts, so I wouldn't do that to you. And then I walked downstairs and we weren't super talkative for a while.
Yeah.
And I'll admit, my wonderful bonus mom and I did not get along at first. But, we are also both Tauruses. We're both hard-headed, stubborn, and protective. And that's my mama.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it's not that you ever butted heads with the new woman in her life as being the woman in your mom's life. It was just the new relationship.
And we always fought about my mom because I was trying to be her daughter. She was trying to protect her,
Yeah.
not understanding that kind of dynamic that we had, you know, because
Yeah. Didn't have anything to do with gender. It had to do with just mother-daughter relationship, dating someone
it
new.
was a bad mother-daughter situation, you know, and it wasn't done well by either of us, I'll admit. But yeah, then she came out as gay. It took about 10, 12 years for me to come around and make peace. But honestly, it came down to me and my wonderful bonus mom bonding and me finding it actually easier to communicate with my mother through my bonus mom, because me and my mom have bad communication. I don't know if she knows that, but I know that.
Almost had it the same on both sides. Freaking eyeliner. I need Q-tips in here.
But yeah, so that is my story, my journey.